Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Are we hangin'? We bang, are we bangin'? Ooh, man. We are having homemade fried chicken with candied yam juice, y'all. The syrup, you know what I mean. With fried chicken, yummy. We have some creamy mac and cheese. We have some coleslaw, a pickled jalapeno, and we're drinking fruit punch lemonade flavored water. Yummy delicious. Let me know if you've ever tried it. What's up, Yummybitestv? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all, I'm excited. Y'all, we are drinking fruit punch lemonade flavored water today. Yeah, and y'all see it. Yes, yeah. Delicious. Let's pray. Amen. Who is ready for this motherfucking mukbang? Alright, y'all. So today we are having some homemade fried chicken. Okay. This is viral on TikTok. Fried chicken with candied yam sauce. Yeah. Candied yam sauce. Oh my god, it's hot. Yeah, you know we gotta, Let's see what that tastes like. Okay. I burned my daggone lip. Delicious, y'all. So delicious. Wow. Must try. Don't know I have to make my cream mac and cheese. Delicious. Coleslaw. Rate my plate from 1 to 10 for the motherfucking win. Yam juice, y'all. Only black folks. That's sweet and salty. Woo, it's so good. Mmm. 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 Absolutely. It burnt. Burnt my daggone me tongue. Ouch. Mm-hmm. Mmm. It burnt. This is dangerous, y'all. Oh my gosh. Whew. You can't let it sit on your lip too long. Mmm. Everything goes together so well. Mmm. 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 The creamiest mac and cheese. Mmm. Uh-oh. Girl. I don't know why it's so hot. I turned this thing off. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, so if you haven't tried the candied yam juice with the fried chicken, yeah, it's a must try. Blow it first. Because delicious. Woo! I needed that. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm thirsty. Ooh, excuse me. Yo. Why is Nicki Minaj so childish? Tell me that, barbs that are over here. Why is she so childish? So she announced today that she was not putting out any music. The whole time Cardi was promoting her album. She's talking about she got an album coming. why is she so childish? And everybody's like, oh, we knew you didn't have nothing coming. You just, it was just time for you to mess with Cardi. You know, like. And I wish she wasn't able to get under Cardi's skin. Like, I wish. You know, because it would have been so good for her not to even respond. And just to keep promoting her album, you know? But some stuff I guess you just can't ignore. Honey, I would have ignored her to the bone. I mean to a bone, girl. I wouldn't have even said her name. She wouldn't have got no attention from me. Who want a yummy bite? Y'all, look at this mac and cheese. Look at how creamy that is. Look at how, like, who want a yummy freaking bite? Delicious. This loves my mac and cheese layer. Love. Every time I don't eat, she'll eat it. She will eat it. Did I tell y'all? Oh my gosh. Marshall made the best freaking ribeye steak yesterday on the grill. Y'all was shocked. It was the best one that I've ever had on a grill at a restaurant anywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all. Like, I ate some before I did the video, and y'all, I was like, oh my God, am I gonna be able to do this video? Because I got full. I literally got full. Y'all, my finger is burning. A piece of this yam sauce was on my finger and I didn't know, and I'm like, why is it burning? It was happening in the video. I don't know if y'all noticed. And I noticed there was a little crystallized piece on there, y'all, and it was burning so bad. I hurried but took it off, and it still kind of hurts right now. Like, girl, this stuff is dangerous. Look, it done already. It's okay, I'm done with you, girl. Like, I don't know why it keeps the heat. Like, it's still burning up. Let's put some hot sauce on top of it, y'all, because this stuff is good. What else, y'all? Yeah, like, what? Did anybody believe that Nicki Minaj was coming out with any music? Did anybody believe it? Let me know in the comments. I want to know, why is Nicki so mad at Cardi B? Why she can't leave her alone? I don't understand it. Like, Cardi B don't even be messing with her. Why can't she just leave her alone? It's insane. Insane. Unless she's trying to get her back for something that she did or something, like. I don't understand. Yo, Ice was in, what was this? What were they? So a family member that was detained by ICE after leaving immigration court. Oh my God. Okay, so they were at court. This lady, she sounded like she was Jamaican, right? She said she was an American citizen. They had detained one of her family members after immigration court. So ICE was there, right? And they were threatening her, y'all. And she was like, let me let y'all hear the video, honey, because she was not scared at all. She's like, touch me and see what happens. She said, I'm like, oh my God. Girl. Let me turn it up. Because, honey, she told them a piece of her mind. I was like, okay. She wasn't scared at all.
You asked me a question, and I'm answering you. Fuck wrong with you? Oh, stupid ass bitch. That's why you gotta hide your face. You want me, my mother, I can tell you anything. Fuck wrong with you? You wanna hit me? Hit me, bitch. You ain't got me. Nobody's scared of you.
She said, hit me, bitch.
Yeah, you look like you pussy, man. You a pussy, man. That's why your kids that don't like you and your wife is fucking on you. That's why you gotta hide your face. My fans ain't Helen, bitch. I'm American, you stupid bitch. Fuck wrong with y'all. You can take me too high. I'm showing the Zodiac first. You know what you do? Tell them, no. You want me? Fuck wrong with y'all. Fuck all of you. Put that on the news. Let Trump see it.
She said, let Trump see it, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people's pissed. People are pissed. For real, for real. Where do all these crumbs come from? Where does that come? Anyway. Yeah, that was understandable how she reacted since they had just took her family member into custody. Y'all, a lot of people are coming out and speaking out. But I think people are trying to pressure Taylor Swift to speak up because Taylor Swift apparently hasn't said anything. Who said something? It's a lot of people that have singers, country singers have said I'm just glad they finally coming out. A lot of them were like, they wish they would have said something earlier. You know what I'm saying? They're saying something right when stuff is going to shit. Did anybody go sign up for that mini tummy tuck, y'all? I forgot. I'm gonna do it today. I ain't gonna lie though, I'm kind of scared, to be honest with you. Although it's free. And y'all, I heard they have a breast augmentation one also. Okay. Yeah, I believe it's the same company. So if y'all got that information from the video yesterday, there's one for a breast augmentation. So you can get a freaking tummy tuck and a breast augmentation. I don't know if you can do both. I don't know. You have to ask about that one. But yeah, listen to this quote or this tweet that Nikki made. So she said, okay, I'm not going to put out the album anymore. No more music. Hope you're happy now. And she added somebody with the initials SC. What does that mean? I don't know what the man is. She says, bye, Barbs. Love you for life. Girl, she is too childish for me, honey. She ain't grown up yet. So childish. Why would she play with her audience like that, telling her that she was gonna come? Is she mad that they're mad at her for what she did, or is she mad that a lot of people are mad at her because of what she did? I think she's irritated that people are mad at her for that. Like it was right. Like, girl, there was a reason why you apologized. Hello. Okay, so y'all, I wanted to find a video where it explained exactly why the government is shut down right now. Listen to this. This was a great explanation.
At what point, though, does this pain become too much in terms of the cost of the shutdown? And when are Democrats going to show some flexibility on this?
Well, I listened to the vice president.
Some flexibility.
And he's just not living in reality. The fact that, well, because there's no negotiations happening right now because Republicans are boycotting those negotiations. They are boycotting negotiations to reopen the government because they are desperate to raise premiums on people in this country by 75% in order to finance their tax cut for the wealthy. Their only priority is protecting the billionaire class and the corporate class. The other reason the House of Representatives isn't in town right now trying to reopen the government, because they are about to have enough votes to pass a resolution mandating the release of the Epstein files. So J.D. Vance and Donald Trump's number one priority is protecting billionaires, protecting corporations, and raising premiums, raising healthcare costs by 75% on American citizens. So yes, I think that Democrats should say, if you want our votes for a budget, it can't be a corrupt budget. It can't be a budget that is going to devastate the lives of middle-class families in this country in order to protect and reward billionaires.
And that's I'm glad they're not signing it.
Reasonable request.
You're talking about premiums that will increase an average of about $1,000, I believe.
But you know what? It puts people in a really, really horrible position. Although they're trying to save people, they're also hurting people that work for the government because they're not getting paid. The only people getting paid, I heard, is the military and who else, y'all? I don't know. So far, I just know that he said he's going to go ahead and pay the military. They're going to find some money somewhere. Get the fuck. Anyway. So, yeah, anyway.
Those who are using some of these.
That's the average, but in Connecticut, some families will see a $25,000 increase in premiums. And again, in order to afford a $270,000 tax cut for the richest families in this country.
Because also it wasn't dealt with earlier when Democrats were in leadership here, but you did.
Why? Like, we are here. I don't understand why people keep bringing up, well, why didn't the Democrats do it? God damn it. Are we not past that? It is y'all's turn now. So now it's time for y'all to do something. Stop reflecting on what happened in the past. We're here now. We're here. So y'all got to fix it. Y'all won. So y'all got to fix it now. Stop calling on the Democrats. Like, oh my God, that is so annoying. Every time something bad, well, the Democrats, if they would have, should have, would have, could have. Shut up. Handle it. You know what I mean? Just handle it.
Hear the vice president say when it came to health care.
Everybody got to handle other people's stuff that they left in the administration, in these different administrations, right? Handle it and move on. I have never heard Democrats call out Republicans so much. You know, like if there was like a Democratic like president like Obama, I did not hear him constantly be saying, well, the Republicans, we can't do this because of the Republican. Like, give me a break.
The administration's open to a discussion. We want to lower insurance premiums. That was a quote there. Did you hear any chance at an opening?
I mean, there are no negotiations happening, in large part because the House of Representatives isn't even here. They've been on an unprecedented 5-week recess because they do not want to risk their billionaire tax cut. And they also don't want to talk about the president's lawlessness. I mean, that's the other thing that we have to talk about in this budget. If we're going to fund this administration, we need to fund an administration that is paying attention to the law. I would be a sucker, Margaret, to vote for a budget that allows the president to then go and spend money only in states that are run by Republicans and spend no money in states that are run by Democrats.
But this is just the 7-week deal that we're talking about at this point, the short-term
Correct.
funding.
Right. The long-term budget that we pass ultimately has to require that the president not engage in mass-scale corruption, but a short-term agreement certainly is not going to fix all of the problems that exist right now in the way the president is running the country.
At what point, though, does this pain become too much in terms of the cost of the shutdown? And when are Democrats...
Ooh, girl. What else, y'all? Did y'all hear what Stephen A. Smith said? You know, and I heard that it's like his job to like rage bait and like say stuff that nobody else, you know, would say. Like, and we're not going to talk about what Charleston White said about the young man who unalived himself, the football player. Gonna call him weak and said that that's what should have happened to him or something like that. Like, what? Y'all, Charleston White? I don't know who protecting that man, but they doing a real good job. Straight up.
Stephen A.
Oh yeah, he gonna call out Jasmin Crocket for the way that she presents herself, talking about she's ghetto. What did he call her? That she's some type of ghetto and that she needs to change her approach or whatever. Like, what, Stephen A. Smith? Why is everybody always talking about Jasmin Crocket? I don't understand why she gets so much hate. Why? Anybody else can do whatever they want, say whatever they want, but they gonna jump on her. Black folks on top of that. Like, give me a freaking break. There's plenty other people to criticize besides Jasmin Crocket. Anyway, I can't stand Stephen A. Smith anyway.
Smith is in some hot water. He made some comments about Jasmin Crocket and the way she expresses herself.
You Jasmin Crocket or somebody like that. Ladies, I respect intelligent women, no doubt. But how Jasmin Crocket chooses to express herself, I'm like, is that gonna help your district text? Aren't you there to find a way to get...
Y'all, listen to this bullcorn.
Stephen A. Smith is in some hot water. He made some comments about Jasmin Crocket and the way she expresses herself.
You Jasmin Crocket or somebody like that. Ladies, I respect intelligent women, no doubt. But how Jasmin Crocket chooses to express herself, I'm like, is that gonna help your district text? Aren't you there to find a way to get stuff done as opposed to just being an impediment to what Trump wants? I'm just gonna go off about Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, say the most derogatory, incendiary things imaginable, and that's my day's work. That ain't work. Work is saying that's the man in power. I know what his agenda is. I'm not exactly in a position to stop him since the Republicans have the Senate and the House. But maybe if I'm willing to work with this man, I might get something out of it for
Is he stupid?
She's supposed to be there to represent the people of Texas.
Those were his original comments, right? So since those comments, a ton of people have spoken out against what he's saying and defending Jasmin Crocket. Now, he also says that his issue with Jasmin Crocket is that she speaks too, she's too street.
This educated...
She's too street. I know what he means when he says that, but I don't think she's too street. Like, then you have to think about where does she come from? Where is she from? I know she's from Houston. What side of town is she from? Like, it's where you grow up. But she's definitely educated. She's a lawyer. Hello! Like, how you gonna try to take that away from her? Like, she may speak in a certain way, but we understand. Like, now, if you don't understand her, that's another. We understand exactly everything that she's saying. And we're on her side. Hello.
Brilliant black woman representing over 750,000 people is engaging in verbiage and rhetoric for the streets. And that's fine when you're in the streets. How many of y'all bring the streets to the table when you're at the negotiating table trying to get a deal done? How many of you are able to think that for a second that you're able to bring street
Sometimes you have to bring the streets to the negotiations. Hello. Okay, you don't have to sit up there and be saying word up and you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do all that to bring the streets to the negotiations. Like, give me a break.
Verbiage to Capitol Hill, and that's gonna work for you. You literally have senators and congressional figures on Capitol Hill on the side of the Republicans telling the networks, whether it's Fox News, News Nation, or anybody else, please, please, please put her front and center on camera. Why would they do that? Because they know it wins for them.
I would say you said Stephen A. is in hot water. Stephen A. is not in hot water because this is exactly what he does. He says things and people respond to it. He is provocative. It gets the people going, right? It's all content. Everybody just making content. So it makes for good conversation. Now, as far as what he said about Jasmin Crocket, and me and Stephen A. spoke about this behind the scenes this week, but I don't think any elected official is above critique, but you got to criticize their policy. And it seems like Stephen A. is criticizing her style. And if you are criticizing her style and telling her she needs to change her style to be able to get things done.
And why she got to change her style? Like, I'm trying to figure out, why is he picking on Jasmin Crocket? It's so many other people that need to change their freaking styles. That's political figures. It's insane. But he picks the black woman to pick on. I do not respect that at all. At all. Especially when she's working hard. Like, y'all can tell that Jasmin is working hard. Sometimes her eyelash be up here. And sometimes it be down here. Her lace be showing sometimes. Like, she be tired. She works long hours. You can tell. And she works for the people. How you gonna talk about her? Oh my God. If I can't stand somebody, it's him. And that Officer Tatum. Okay.
Also telling her to do that to get things done with one of the most uncouth political figures ever in Donald Trump, then I gotta say that, you bugging. All right, Trump talks crazy, so you can't call out Jasmin for allegedly talking crazy.
Thank you.
His words, but not Trump.
Thank you.
That, to me,
how you gonna skip over that?
They need to have a conversation with Stephen A. They should go on Stephen A's show and explain to him why playing nice with Trump doesn't work. And I have no problem with Jasmin Crocket and her opposition or her resistance to Trump. I have no problem with her calling out Trump and challenging the president of the United States of America.
Yeah,
I have no problem with
I agree with you.
No problem.
The problem I do have is, and you can critique anybody you want, but when you're talking about policy, it should be somebody from her district that has that problem. Somebody that's is affected by the things that she's doing.
Exactly.
And if her district doesn't have a problem with it, and her
nobody
district
has
loves
a
it,
problem.
that means she's doing the job that they voted for her to do.
Exactly.
So it should not be an issue or a problem.
You.
The other thing that I do hate, and I hate it, and you might not like what Stephen A. Smith says. You might think he's a clown. I've been seeing the chat. You might disagree with everything he says. But what I can't stand is when somebody wants to cancel somebody based off of their opinion. You might not like their opinion, and their opinion might not suit you, but you have the right to turn off that TV, to turn off that radio, and say,
that's
not
true.
my cup of tea. But I hate the fact when you say, well, I don't like what he has to say, we canceling him. I hate that.
Yeah, you sound like Trump talking about his opposition.
I hate that. I just hate that.
And also, don't want to add this, I love Jasmin Crocket because she's fearless. And
exactly. That's what I like about her too.
People. She puts the people first every time.
Thank you. And that is what we need. How you gonna talk about Jasmin when she puts us first? If anybody puts us first, she does. Yo. Anyway, that's enough of that. I hope they don't copyright me. What else, y'all? Oh, I just wanted to let you ladies know that they have like a luxury, like, what do you call it? A luxury driving like service in Dallas. I saw this on TikTok, y'all. It's a young girl. She has like a luxury type of I think she has a, is it a Cadillac Escalade or something? Anyway, it is a driving service like for if you want to take your girl on a date and you want to drive in luxury and like okay, so she showed us what she does. So she I guess you book her services. I guess she comes to get you, and then she drops you off, and I believe she picks you up and takes you home. But anyway, when she comes to get you, she's gonna have like flowers, wine, balloons, rose petals, like all in the car, y'all. It was so nice, and like she even dressed up in the colors for her theme. For her, you know, her date night out with her man, and it was just nice, y'all. And let me see if I can show y'all. No, because she playing Usher. Baby, I've been making plans. Hold up.
Pick up the roses. After that, I'm gonna go get the balloons. Then we're gonna go get the truck wash, and then we're gonna decorate. Day in the life of a luxury chauffeur service owner. All right, let's.
Luxury service. Y'all heard what she said. Anyway, y'all, this is in Dallas. It says Irving, and it's called Lux Drive 214. Lux, Luxe Drive 214. Okay, if anybody in Dallas is interested, y'all, everybody is trying to book her now that she made this video. I'm drooling. Everybody.
Let's go. The roses are secured. Okay,
roses.
so the color of the night is pink, and it's her birthday, so I'm gonna make sure everything is super cute for her birthday. I wanted to stop by your house and get that Bel Air for tonight's ride, but I just got to go. Yeah, that'll work. Hey,
Bel Air, y'all.
Bel Air. Mama Bougie, she be having all the Bel Air at her house. Yeah, we need two of these because we busy. Come on, Celine. Got your Celine's on. Shout out to our sponsor. Now we can go get the balloons.
Hold on. Let me let y'all see what she does. This is the truck. Okay. And she's gonna show y'all how she decorates. Does she look so cute? She looks so cute in the little theme. That's her man helping her, and this is her setting up everything, and she's gonna show everything at the end. It's so cute. Look at this. This is what you're going to step into the car with for your date night out with your man. Isn't that cute? I love it. Isn't that cute, y'all? Anyway, so that's it. I just wanted to show y'all that, just in case anybody was interested in something like that. and you live in Dallas. Let's see. What else, y'all? What else? Yeah, I had to show y'all this. This lady says, my husband hired a chef, and this is how she showed up. Like, appearance is everything. I'm not even eating the food, shaking my head. Y'all. Look at this. I couldn't believe it. Do y'all see? Make sure y'all look very closely. She in that kitchen with no shoes on. She got on a sweat outfit. I don't know what they supposed to come in, but I know they supposed to have on some shoes. Like, I wonder where they hired her from. Anyway, what would you do if your husband hired a chef and they came and they took their shoes off in the kitchen and was cooking your food without shoes on. I know that we do that, but to hire a chef and have them come to your house and they don't have on shoes in your kitchen and they have on a sweatsuit that look like they just crawled out of the bed, yeah, I would be looking like, you know. But what would you do? Let me know in the comments. What would you do?
Just because I am nice to you.
Oh. Let me see if there's anything else important that I wanted to. Oh, y'all, there has been like storms, like really bad storms. There was one in Mexico. I think, did I tell y'all about this? There was one in Mexico, y'all, and it hit like the poorest areas, and they literally have people's houses floating in the water, y'all, and they're still in it. In Mexico, and then there was one in Alaska, and then there was some really bad weather somewhere else too, y'all. But this is Veracruz. Cabo got hit, y'all. Look at all of the cattle. They are going to drown, y'all. They are in the water right now, and I'm like, they can't rescue any of these cows. Like, what? Like, why they can't walk up on the bank and just get out the water? Look at all of those cattle, y'all. That is insane. So, they said many families lost their heritage in Papalopan, Veracruz. In the video, you can see how a large number of cattle and other species are washed away by the water current. That is so freaking sad, y'all. That is so sad. And then Arizona.
So what the fuck just happened?
This
in Arizona? What the fuck just happened?
That happened in Arizona.
Somebody Tacoma.
He talking about somebody's Tacoma.
So what the fuck just happened?
Like,
in Arizona?
So yeah, it's literally
Rescue efforts are
insane.
very slim. People
Okay,
are
here we
stuck
go.
in their homes, floating down rivers,
This is Alaska.
going into the Bering Sea. Entire
Going
villages
into the
wiped
Bering
out.
Sea.
Please spread the word and let people know what is happening in Alaska, because this is mostly impacting indigenous Alaskans.
Indigenous, y'all.
Rescue efforts are very slim. People are stuck in their homes, floating down rivers, going into the Bering Sea. Entire villages wiped out. Please spread the word and let people know what is happening in Alaska, because
And guess who they need? They need the National Guard and people like that. You know, the ones that are in Chicago? Yeah, they need FEMA. They need all of them need all of these resources that they've gutted and aren't available right now, allegedly. It's insane. Oh, and just in case anybody wants to, I don't know, you know, if you ladies are into HVAC, carpentry, electrician, or construction, because there are ladies that do these jobs. Home Depot is giving out free training for these 4 trades, and you can earn a certificate, y'all. It's free right now. So go on their website, check it out. This is Home Depot, and I heard that Lowe's is doing it too, y'all. So they got jobs open and ready. They got job or certificates, school. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be jobs. You know, there's gonna be jobs. So if you needed that information, like I said, Home Depot and Lowe's.
So according to
What else, y'all? All right, let me read y'all's comments. I have not read y'all's comments. Let's see. Are there any comments to read? Okay. All right. Y'all probably thought I wasn't even gonna read them. They only have a son together. I thought they had a daughter. Okay. Tell me something, honey. Danique, dear Mom Taylor says, hey everybody, the food looks delicious. I rate it 10 out of 10 for the win. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Rose Miles says, happy Wednesday, Christy. Hope you're doing well today and your meal looks so yummy, delicious. Enjoy. I'm ready. I know that's right, sis. Thank you so much for commenting. I appreciate you, girl. Raymo Blast says, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much. Happy Wednesday to you too, Raymo. Jordan Hayward 2060 says, a free tummy tuck sounds dangerous. I know, doesn't it? It really does. But they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like that, but people are going to be doing it. I'm trying. Have I ever done a study? You know what? I never done a study, but I had a friend, y'all. I don't know if she's still doing it, but she did that for a living. Okay, she traveled to Austin, San Antonio, Dallas. They, you know, even have them in Houston sometimes. But y'all, you know, just for like the medicines that you take, people have to try them out in these trials. That's what it is, you know. And the one for the tummy tuck is for a pain med. I know that you're gonna be a guinea pig, but somebody gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? And they pay you thousands of dollars. Like, I literally wanted to do one. I can't remember what it was for, y'all. This was years ago, back when we was living in Bryan. It was $7,000, y'all. They were gonna pay you $7,000 to do the study. I forgot for how long it was. Sometimes you have to, you know, stay at the facility, you know, for however long or whatever. But they definitely pay you, y'all. They pay you. So, you know, if you want to do something like that, you can do it. But if not, hey, don't. Carolyn Deesh says, I just always wonder between you and B-Love, if y'all had a eating contest, who would win? She would. Like, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, she would. At this point, now, I wouldn't have won because she always ate more than me. I believe she did, yeah. Because she had like this thing to where she could eat a lot and not gain no weight. Do y'all remember that? Absolutely. Yeah, she would definitely be me. I can't even, like, I ain't even go front. Tara Lynn Penwright 9209 says, hey Yummy, hey girl, Angie Stone and D'Angelo have a son together. Okay, all right. Now I thought that they had a daughter together. That's what I thought, but I guess not. I know they have one child together, so you said it's the son. I'm gonna check on that though. Food looks delicious, 10 out of 10. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Y'all, that is the last of the comments. Thank y'all so much for interacting with the video. And yeah, this is a must try, y'all. An absolute must. It was so good. I wish it wasn't so hot and burnt my freaking lip and tongue. So just be careful. We're gonna give this a 50 million out of 10. It's a must try. Okay. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Follow me on my family vlog channel. Follow me on my cooking channel at Cooking Keto with Yummy Bites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. For everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Y'all come back now. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.